Welcome back to Cometesta, episode 15.
Yes, sir.
We're excited.
I'm always excited.
You have always, you've been mentioning pastrami for the last few weeks,
Yes, I have, bro.
right?
Yeah.
From my understanding, it's super duper hard to make pastrami. So today we're gonna go to one of our local old watering holes,
Yeah.
right?
Watering the hole.
Watering hole drinks.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
eating holes? That don't sound right.
Eat holes?
No. So we're gonna go to one of our old stomping grounds spots.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
I haven't been there in 20 years. I'm
Yep.
excited.
Yep. Back when we were a lot younger.
A lot younger, a
And
lot
we're
less
Having
heavy.
fun late at night, and it'd be 1 or 2 in the morning, or sometimes 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
The munchies.
Yeah. Actually,
just head out
this might actually be a soft spot for your brother, because I think he might have been the one that introduced us to it, because he was the first one to drive us around.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
When he drove us around to pick up some food. So
That is correct.
you want to tell them where we're going?
We are going to Johnny's Pastramis.
Exciting.
Exciting. So Johnny's Pastramis, I'll give you a little more details of Johnny Pastrami's and the changes they've made in the last few years.
Gentrification.
Yep. It starts with a G
And
it
ends with
a
cation.
cation.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. And
pros and cons, there's a lot of cons to it. And in my point of view, you see it a little bit differently.
Not that one or the other is better. I want to clarify that.
At all, right.
There's pros and cons just like everything.
And just like everything, we have our difference of opinions on certain topics. And I think that's what I like about our conversations is that we don't always agree on a lot of the
I
things.
have to agree with you.
You don't have to agree with me, and I just te mando la chingada. And then we're...
No te hago caso, güey.
Yeah, no me haces caso. And then we're cool again in the next,
And then we start eating.
and then we eat, and it's like, whatever, just
Let's head out, but also a quick overview of what we're going to be discussing
quick
today.
prayer. Of course, we're going to be discussing the Charlie Kirk assassination.
Yep.
What we can and can't say, like the cancellation of the topics, because we are a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and we are sort of public. So there's certain things that you can and can't say, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
but at the same time, it also brings to light what you can and can't say.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason that he was also assassinated, right?
Correct.
He was murdered. I don't agree with the murdering of people at all.
Of course, never. We'll touch on also the school shooting in Colorado.
Yeah, man.
Fortunately, we know
same
more,
day.
Yeah, we know more about the Charlie Kirk thing than we do about this, because now
This is what
it's part of
us talking about school shootings, bro.
Yeah.
That's just
In a row.
kind of sad.
And we didn't even plan for this. We can talk about it, and then next week something else, or some sort of police brutality shooting or something.
And it brings us back to the whole Simpsons prediction stuff. But I'll talk about that back when we talk about the whole school shootings and what you just said, where we didn't predict it, but it just seems to be a trend, right?
Yeah, it's just happening and happening and happening, and
We're Nostradamus. Nah. Also, we're going to talk about our minority perspective in this whole topic. Why we don't maybe want to say stuff out loud or post stuff or do anything, but you don't want to be quiet either.
no,
Right? You do want to speak your mind. We had
Definitely.
a great conversation I had with my nephew. We'll bring that up. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
Regarding the assassination and his perspective.
of it.
And then our different perspectives of it. And what I tried talking to him about, and we'll touch that subject.
And his perspective is not also the perspective of all young people.
Definitely
But
not.
it definitely gives you a little bit of an idea of what they think, and they're not a completely lost
They're definitely not a
generation.
completely lost generation.
not.
And the reason I was able to talk to him was because he house sat for me.
Yeah, he did.
This last weekend while me and my family were on vacation. We're going to talk about the shows that we've been watching.
Yeah.
I know you've been,
Little
I got
updates.
you to task.
Yeah, I started watching
Yeah.
second episode, and
And then Alien Earth. I know you sort of stopped a little bit maybe.
just a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm getting back to it.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's head out because I'm starving.
Yes, sir. Let's do this. So we're now on our way to Johnny's Pastrami's. It's
Yeah.
a staple here in South LA.
I haven't been in 20 years.
It
I haven't
probably has
been in
been.
20 years.
That was one of our stomping grounds.
Yes.
After the whatever
The bar,
mischievous
the club.
activity we were involved in.
Or if we were just going to play some PlayStation.
Yeah.
Do kids still have tournaments for PlayStation, bro? I guess they do, but it's online
they do, but now
right?
it's online. They've lost the
human aspect of having to go to each other's house and set up 2 or 3 TVs
and watch the homie throw the controllers.
Yeah.
Like that.
So Johnny's Pastramis was always one of our go-tos.
Staples, yeah.
It was Johnny's Pastramis or Chavelitas. It was either or. We didn't really have.
Correct.
We didn't know any better.
Johnny's Pastramis, they closed for a bunch of years, and then so sorry if it's really bumpy, but we're in Ed's racing car. I don't know exactly. I just know it's under new ownership, but by new I mean like different ownership because it's been a few years now already. But it closed for the longest time, and we just thought it was gone forever.
Right.
Johnny's Pastrami's been in this neighborhood forever. So long story short, it's been part of the whole gentrification.
He's not crying, guys.
But I must say, and I gotta be honest, this place is actually better now. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna bring you guys along, and
there it is.
There it is.
Let me get a French dip pastrami.
Yes, sir.
Extra meat.
Extra meat?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me also get the crispy chicken sandwich.
Sure.
I added more meat because what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna share one sandwich, and we're also gonna we ordered another sandwich too, so we can compare both of them. So the reason I got more meat was because we were hungry, and that's another reason we sort of came this way, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We wanted pastrami, and let's be honest, with having sort of this type of channel, you realize that we're gonna eat a lot.
Yep.
And we can't do both, bro.
Nah.
So when you were like, man, I've been craving some pastrami, I was like, well, it's either some pastrami or we cook. Okay. All right. Whoa. So I'm glad we didn't cook today, bro.
Yeah, because just like last time, it's hot.
It's supposed to rain today.
It was supposed to, and then yesterday it said it's no longer raining.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be cloudy, overcast in the morning at least.
With a chance of pastrami?
But the side of meatballs.
Well, the chance of meatballs. It's good. Yeah, but
something like that.
But since we got pastrami with us,
Yes.
we decided to do a little exchange, right?
Yeah.
So we got the pastrami, but we also got the chicken sandwich.
Yep. So it's a French tip pastrami and a chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich. I don't know what the names are, but
I don't know, man, but it looks phenomenal.
They're the same thing everywhere. Basically, I wanted to show in the last episode and this episode, just show some of the staples here in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you see,
When are we gonna go to my neighborhood and eat something from there?
Cuando invites, bro.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go. Oh.
Oh yeah. Like, subscribe, notifications, share the video, and you do it. No, güey. Así, güey. I don't even think you watch our videos either.
I do, bro. But I'm always on the side and the notifications on your side when we do this. So that's why I kind of go like that. Boop. But yeah. So yeah.
For a long time, my wife didn't like, well, she claimed she didn't like pastrami. I told her it's because you've never had good pastrami.
Right.
I finally convinced her, and she loves it.
Okay.
So,
Like I said, we got the pastrami, the chicken sandwich. We're going to share.
yeah, so we're going to split.
I took the liberty of splitting it in half.
Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, te doy el más grande, güey.
Dame el más grande, bro.
Como te gusta, güey.
Boom.
Boom.
Right? So then that way I can have it with my dip. Right? Boom.
Should I just grab mine?
Boom. Yep. Grab yours. Toss it over there.
This is what I meant, bro.
Yep. No, I see what you meant. But look, but at least this way now I can differentiate what we're eating.
So, you guys can see, boom. We got the pastrami. Oh, it's not nice. Yes, they're French fries.
The French fries are really good, by the way.
Right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been eating them. The pastrami is delicious. if you want pickles, they give you some pickles and some yellow peppers, right?
Some pickles, yep.
Some pickles.
Do you like this sauce? I forget what it's called. It's an aioli sauce. Pero está muy bueno. Está muy bueno.
It's a Steve Aioli sauce?
It's a Steve aioli sauce. Este sauce, it's good. Si se les olvidara dármelo,
You'd be mad.
no,
Oh,
ni cuenta me daría, la verdad.
that's true. This type of different people we are.
Yeah.
Raul opened it nice and calmly. I just tore that shit open.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So después de 20 años, Ed
Yeah.
is eating Johnny's pastrami again.
Cheers.
Salud.
Boom.
Salud, man.
That's good. That's good because it's not greasy.
Or super salty.
Right. Which it can be,
It can be.
right?
A lot of places do it like that. Te empalaga like halfway through.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen here.
Man, that's good. What are we doing now? We're doing now a bite of the chicken?
Let's do another bite of the pastrami. But now put all the sauces that you want.
Oh, okay. I just want to dip it normal.
I don't know what I was doing right now.
I don't know how I did it, but yeah, no, that feels good. I'm a messy eater,
I noticed.
but I kind of like my food to fall, and then I'll pick at it later.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah.
But if you had an older brother,
Yeah.
you would know not to do that all the time.
Because then he would take your food.
Yeah, man. Don't save your favorite piece for last because then.
They'll beat you to it. Yep.
Okay.
That's really good.
Okay, so this is actually a first for me.
Oh, okay.
I've never had this at Johnny's Pastrami. So cheers. Boop.
Wow.
Bro, that's money.
That's good. That's really good.
Wow.
To be honest,
Wow.
I don't know what I'd order.
Yeah.
Because you're going there for the pastrami. That chicken sandwich is money.
Wow. Está buenísimo.
Right?
Yeah. ¿Quieres mis pickles?
Oh, you don't like pickles?
I like them, pero, mira.
Not that much?
Yeah, I'm all right. I always give them to my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. El flavor está bien, pero it's like, okay.
It's not your, oh no, I do.
No, sí me gusta, pero no es como que...
So let's hit some topics, bro.
Sí, bro.
The obvious, Charlie Kirk
Sí.
assassination.
Sí.
We had just discussed gun violence.
And I on our last video, I just put a little,
I
you
saw
saw a
it.
little blurb that, it just happened. So we didn't get to talk about it, but now, by the time you see this, it's been like a week and a half or so.
Right. When multiple stories come out, I wasn't a fan of Charlie Kirk
No,
at all.
I don't think anyone of us were.
Right.
Or anyone sane.
But I can't imagine my kid seeing that online, right? I think to me that's where my human aspect comes out. His rhetoric and all his bullshit that he talked about, I wasn't a fan. Him being assassinated that way to me isn't the way to go,
No, absolutely not.
right?
So my boy, he saw the video.
Of course.
Yeah, so he saw what happened in social media, and his initial response was the human response. No one deserves to be killed. But one of the first things he said is, his kids and his wife, right?
Right.
And then obviously I explained more to who Charlie Kirk was, and so he kind of understands. We're not talking about the stuff he really didn't know.
Right.
So I mean, it was.
So later on, he responded.
Correct. So later
okay.
on, he understood, like, okay, I get it, but he still sustains
Right.
that it's something that shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen on both sides,
Correct.
right? But my thing is that there was a lot of outcry when this happened to Charlie Kirk, but there hasn't been outcry for that same Colorado school shooting.
Correct.
Also, I didn't agree with the flags being lowered at half mast.
No, absolutely not.
To me,
Sorry what happened, but
right,
you're not a
you're not a war hero.
You're not a war hero. You don't hold a political position. Government position.
Government
I'm sorry.
position, right?
You're not like you said, you're not a war hero. I don't think you've had a positive impact whatsoever in in this country to merit that.
Right.
You know, you can elaborate more on that as far as
Yeah. No.
you know, similar things happening to the Democrat Party and nothing
Right.
was done.
There was a senator from Colorado who was assassinated, and they didn't. I think at that point Trump didn't even acknowledge it. He said it'd be a waste of time to talk to Waltz about it. That's where I'm like, come on, man. It's just more divisive, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and then the thing is, like, what can and what can't we say in social media so you don't get canceled?
you know,
Like, even us having this conversation, right? So, like I said, we're in this YouTube channel game now. We also have to worry about what we say, what we don't say. Porque como dijo Snow, uno de ustedes votó por Trump.
uno de nosotros
Nosotros Trump, right? Right? And they're going, no, that's not true. He wasn't a racist. He wasn't a bigot. He wasn't this. He wasn't that. Well, we've all seen videos,
Yeah.
right? With all the ICE raids and still happening, and then the Supreme Court being a bitch and fucking allowing them
Upholding.
to, yeah, that stupid decision where they can basically stop us. Has your son said anything about?
And we did this actually a few months back because,
We sort of knew what was going to happen.
yeah, we knew what was going on. But now what we do is we have him, he carries his passport card with him at all times.
Right. That's sad.
That's sad, man, you know? Because he's an American kid.
Yeah. Not only is an American kid, but you shouldn't have to worry about that
Exactly.
when you're walking to school. Like, I feel like we'll get attacked a lot easier because we're easy targets now.
Yeah. It's given the green light to be whoever feels any kind of animosity towards you or towards your color or your race. It gives them the green light to hate.
Right.
Because you're no longer alone in your hate.
Yeah.
You realize there's a big group backing you up.
Because we've heard the whole phrases, mejorar la raza.
Hay que mejorar la raza.
que mejorar la
que bueno,
raza.
Prieto.
Yeah.
Prietos, we're cute too.
He cute. I've gotten comments with my son, bro. I've gotten the whole, lo bueno que salió güerito. And he's not even that güero, by the way.
No, he's well.
Well,
He ain't like white, but he's well.
no, but
He's got goldish hair.
so do I. And I'm dark.
You're not dark, fool.
I'm dark. I mean, I'm not as dark as you, but I'm a
You're not.
lighter shade of brown.
You haven't showered.
I'm a lighter. See, no me baño, I'm really dark. No, but I've gotten those comments, bro.
Yeah, no, you see him all the time, bro. Like even my sister's married to my brother-in-law.
Who's a cool
Shout out
motherfucker.
Steven, because he watches.
Yeah.
That bloke is white, bro.
Yeah.
Honorary Mexican. I think he has his Mexican residency.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's funny.
Something like that. But obviously he loves everything about Mexico.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't have much to choose from, bro. He's got British food. Sorry.
Oh, but the culture and everything. You know?
Oh, I thought you meant food. Someone knows what I'm talking about.
My niece and nephew, son güeritos.
Yeah.
But they're not like your son. I think
Maybe.
your son is whiter than them. No, he is.
Is he? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, no, he is.
Oh.
Because they got a lot of mommy's features. They have a really nice mix.
Your family has really, really strong genes. They're Puebloan for sure.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And which is beautiful,
Yeah.
right?
So my sister, she got my other sister, she got the 23 or something. One of those.
23andMe.
Yeah. And turns out, if we are from the same mother and father, turns out we're like 93%, I think, indigenous
From Mexico.
from Mexico.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I did one, but I think mine said something like 60 something.
Yeah. Yours is, for sure is not, but us, specific from Puebla, Oaxaca region,
Oh, okay.
like 93%. The other percents it was crazy. Like I think it was Danish or Swedish, something like that. Obviously, 1 or 2%. But yeah, we're super duper Mexican, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
As is Mexican.
I didn't
as
need it. It could have been 23 and Edgar telling you this.
Give you the
Yeah, give me
$200.
the $300. I would have been like,
Yeah,
yep.
you're super poor. How do you know?
I know, but no, but yeah, there's a lot of that self.
You want my fries, bro?
Nah, bro, I'm done. Dude.
I'm stuffed, bro.
Toss them,
I'm
and then we
forcing
can
it,
keep
yeah.
talking. This is a good combo. So we're back. We just cleaned up a little bit. No, so that was interesting, bro. And yeah, so finish on the story about your sister and the kids.
Yeah, so they're they're half Mexican, half
British.
You know, they get that a lot. I'm pretty sure they get that a lot, especially because now they're living in Mexico.
They're living in Mérida, which is one of the prettier places to be at.
Yeah, and unfortunately in Mexico, there's a lot of discrimination.
Of course, it's probably there might be more discrimination between our people there than there is
here.
There's here, but yeah, no, and it's one of those things where you just hear,
classism,
mejorar la raza, ay, qué bueno que salió güerito, ay, que, that type of language.
And I love the names that you gave, for example, to your baby.
Oh, I made sure everybody knew he was Mexican, bro.
I think all my nephews, they have somewhat traditionally Mexican names.
Yeah, and we've discussed this before, and we won't go too much into deep, but I want him to be Spanish fluent, right? I don't want him to lose his cultura, his heritage, his 97% indigenous, because of those same people. Like Snow the Product, right? That's Snow the Product said, so one of those things votó por Trump, they still voted against their own interests.
Yeah, and también a lot of those too, bro. At least the ones that voted just
por votar,
but it's ignorance.
You're right. I saw a few broken hearts for Charlie Kirk in my Instagram feed, where I was like, no mames, right?
Sí.
But I know why it is, bro. He spewed a lot of hate, but he also did a lot of this Christian. He was a Christian nationalist, right?
Yeah.
And our people are real Catholic, quote unquote, very Catholic, very family oriented, very. Of course, luego andan ahí haciendo, pero luego andan haciendo sus pendejadas, but apparently they're Catholic all of a sudden and shit, and whatever he says because family this and family that and God this and God that, they think he has a point.
Yeah.
What they don't know is that he's a white Christian nationalist.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And
that's a little different.
A lot different.
Yeah.
Right? Because they, like you said it before, you're never going to fit in.
No. Fuck no. You're never going to fit in. They, for some reason, choose not to see that. Or I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But,
right.
If I'm trying to get or join a group and they make it abundantly clear that they're against you and your type, why would I continue to try to fit into that circle? Like, what is it that's so enticing or what is it that you hate so much about yourself or your group that you're willing to just completely ignore that and assume that at some point they'll be like, you know what? He's proven himself.
Right.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah. No, it's true. And with that, I think what it instilled with was a fear of censorship, bro. And I think that censorship is very, very dangerous to our community.
Sí.
Porque luego nosotros de por sí ahorita tenemos miedo en salir. Ahora también tenemos miedo en protest, tener miedo en say something online. Yeah. And because they're holding you hostage with like, oh, we're going to report you to this, or we're going to report you to that, or we're going to report you to that. And you're like, váyanse a la verga, man. Like, just fucking relax. Just, it's not, that's the problem. That's why we're so divisive.
Las reglas existen por los pendejos.
Right.
Porque yo siempre le doy el lado a sentido común. Pues tú me has dicho, no todos
common sense isn't so common, bro.
Common.
No.
Es regresamos a lo mismo, ¿verdad? I know que todos los mexicanos estamos en contra de esto, pero de veras sabes o entiendes el por qué.
Right.
You see with a lot of the nosabos, we call them nosabos, but Mexican pride, Mexican national.
Right.
So, somos mexicanos y todo. They've maybe been once, twice to Mexico.
If that.
To one place, you really explore Mexico. You haven't really explored Mexico to really understand
the history,
the culture, the what we're about.
And we're not against the pride of the Chicanos or the Nosabos, or because you should be proud to be Mexican, but know why you're proud.
Yeah, pero
right?
a mí me emputa siempre ver like on social media, están ahí bien pedos y todo comiendo. We're Mexican. I'm like,
right.
Well, that's
because
not.
It makes us look bad.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That's because that's not how we are, and that's why they see us like that, because you put your ignorant shit like that, and then you tag it to being un Mexicano, and that's not what it's about.
Once again, like the school shootings, right, or like the Charlie Kirk shooting, What did the first thing the fucking the governor of Utah said? I was hoping that it wasn't one of us.
What a...
And then Cash Patel in the background, like, yeah, one of us, Valhalla. Bro, you're 97% Indian too. You know what I mean? The media also portrays, they forgot to mention that the Colorado shooter in the school shooting that we just had was a right-wing kid, right? Yeah. Ended up shooting himself.
Yeah.
I want to say that, and don't quote me on this, there's going to be statistics that I'm wrong on, but I can tell you that less than 5% of the last school shootings or murders or anything that's happened have been because of left ideas or leftist ideas, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the left is better than the right, because most times we're not. Look at Cory Booker, dude. He hasn't even endorsed the New York, the one that's going to be the Democratic running for Democratic runner. Right. I forgot his name, but because he's Muslim and because he's throwing these radical ideas, our own Democratic elected officials haven't even endorsed him. So left or right, todos valen madre, right?
Sí.
But I just hate that everything gets so divisive.
Yeah.
Right? Like, when it really should be the class where it's middle and below against everyone else. There's a reason gas is still not low, bro.
Yeah.
There's the reason the war hasn't ended.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we still can't afford eggs or why we just spent $50 on a freaking meal for 2 people, bro.
Yeah.
In a midtown corner eatery, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. To me, it's more of a class thing that we should all join together. You casi me caigo. CMC, bro.
Sitting down, casi se cae. What the
I got worked up.
I have this discussion with my wife all the time. And as soon as politics and religion starts making its way into the conversation, it immediately becomes a divisive conversation and back and forth bickering,
right,
bro. Because it is divisive, bro.
I gave you a task to watch HBO's Task, bro.
Oh, yeah. I get it. Stupid.
I gave you a task to watch HBO's Task, bro.
So now we're going into the entertainment segment of our show.
Yeah.
I'll break down how it's gone. You told me, he's like, watch it. He told me, watch it so we can talk about it on the next episode. I'm like, all right. So this was like 2 nights ago. And that's when it clicked. I was like, oh, shoot, I haven't watched this.
Yeah.
12:30 midnight, bro.
Probably the worst time to start watching a movie.
I sleep very late.
Yeah.
But I put it on, so I think I'll be able to, like 10 minutes in, I was out.
Right.
So then I started watching it again yesterday. First episode was good. I started watching it late. First episode it's a good setup episode.
It's a slow episode.
It's a slow episode, so it's not too intense. It's not too dull. Enough to keep me interested for second episode. I started watching the second episode and it got really good. Started getting better, but towards the middle, I dozed off.
Yeah.
I dozed off.
Because you were tired, not because it's not a good show.
I was tired. It was a long day for me yesterday. I continued watching it, but I'm going to rewatch it because I know there was parts in there, but so far, it's good. I can't say I've recommended it just yet.
You know what I like about these shows?
Yeah.
Bro? Did you ever see Ozark?
I like the first season and part of the second.
You have to finish Ozark. Ozark was really good. But what I like about these shows, bro, is that they set you up with these characters that you should hate, but you feel bad for them.
They humanize the bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a tactic.
Right. Yeah, and it's good.
It's a good one.
And I like that.
Because
in a sense, you're like, there's a goodness in all of us.
Yeah,
there's a reason that it led you to do something, right?
They especially do it in these like narco shows.
Right? Of course.
And it comes off as also glorifying the bad guy.
Right.
That's where I have a problem with.
I don't think, okay, I see what you're saying. But normal people, the way you're supposed to read it is like, there's a reason it got to this point.
Yeah.
Not because he's a dick, but life itself, most of life itself has sort of led him towards something like this.
Yeah. It put him in a position where it was fight or flight.
Right. Kind of like, even like Loki.
Yeah.
Low-key, he's pretty cool.
Loki.
Right?
God of mischief.
Yeah. But in a sense, you're like, damn, you feel bad because...
He is the god of mischief.
Yeah.
So my son's been trying to get me to watch the Loki series.
Right.
He's like, Dad, you gotta watch. I'm like, I tried watching it.
Why does he talk like Batman?
You gotta...
What is your son talking
My
about?
boy talks like Batman. But I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't know, you probably agree with him. You let me know if he's right or wrong. But he said it's a crucial part of the whole
It is because yeah, I don't want to. Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, we've talked about this. How
Yeah.
it becomes a multiverse.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's
yeah.
how, for example, Deadpool. For example, all these.
Well, he told me it's a crucial
Right.
of the whole
Yeah.
universe thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah.
eventually, but-
And then before we leave, I wanted to talk about Alien Earth. Did you finish watching it?
So after watching episode 2 of Task, I went back to watching and I finished episode 2 of the series.
Of Alien Earth?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Alien
on
Earth.
episode 2.
Yeah. I stopped watching the one because then I was watching other stuff.
I know. You know what? The reason I watch these movies, these shows sometimes, because my son wakes up at 2, 3 in the morning. So I have to watch something.
I'm like, when do you see
Yeah,
this?
my son
So
wakes up
dope.
at 2, 3 in the morning, and
By the way, real quick,
real quick.
you watched your boy lose.
Oh, the Canelo fight.
We're not going to talk about America because that's not important.
He hasn't been the same the last 3 fights. I'm still a boxing fan.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
I'm
I
still a
think you're-
boxing fan.
I think you're a boxing fan over a Canelo fan.
Yes, for sure.
100%.
Honestly, Canelo was down 12-0, really, the whole fight. There was maybe 1 or 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Right? I think there's going to be another fight. I think Canelo should retire. Not because he can't fight anymore, but because the fights that he wants are out of his element. And remember, he made 150 to 170 million dollars this fight.
Yeah.
I think Crawford made like 10 million or something like that, 10 to 30 million. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I mean, that I guess that's it. But yeah, Canelo he didn't look good.
No, not at all.
Not only did he not look good, he looked unprepared.
Definitely
I think
unprepared.
that's
But
what I-
Crawford might have made him look unprepared. Because Crawford is a really good fighter.
He's a great
Pound for
fighter,
pound,
but Canelo's
the best
better.
fighter.
Canelo's better than I'm no
Than
expert.
Crawford?
No, but Canelo's better than the Canelo we saw.
Oh, for sure.
So I lean more towards an unprepared,
Yeah.
overconfident Canelo
Yeah.
versus
This
maybe
guy,
Crawford.
this is the Canelo that buys, $150,000 watch or a $900,000 watch, right?
$1.5 million.
Yeah, $1.5 million watch, right? Like,
You know, the perfect representation of the Mexican.
right, like. But anyways,
All right.
yeah. So, but remember to
Like, subscribe, notifications, share, Instagram. Boop. And we didn't do an Adopt Esta, but we'll post a website of other.
and on our Instagram too. I'm definitely gonna put a pet up this week. There's a lot of them, guys. Remember to go out there and adopt, don't shop.
And with that,